Good morning, everybody. We got us another one here today. Getting ready to work on this driveway right here. You see right here, this driveway is actually slanted this way. It's the wrong direction. I'm gonna take this driveway, we're gonna slant it over, we're gonna fix the ditch, get everything working. We came out, located the fiber. I know it's a red mark, but that's the only paint I had. I located the fiber. Make sure we don't cut their internet off. But we're going to get this taken care of. I had a contractor come out here and told them that they need to ditch both sides. People's lost their minds. Let's get this fixed right, okay? Let's go. I love watching that bucket work. I call it spinny for very special reasons, and just that. You see everything it does. I can grade with it, just to manipulate the material just about any way I want to. And I can shape, ditch lines and banks and so on and so forth, do a lot of grading, septic systems. Super easy with this style bucket. But anyways, what we have here is a situation with the client that there was a previous contractor came in and said that they was going to do the job, didn't do the job, said they couldn't do the job. Then somehow along the lines, I got called to do the job, and I came out and looked at it. And what they was telling me is that the previous contractor was going to put ditches on both sides of the driveway. That's crazy. You can't put ditches on both sides of this driveway. People, it's a fairly steep driveway as it is. And really the issue is that it was tilted the wrong way. The ditch line was actually higher than the road, and the road was tilted opposite from the ditch. So prior to this, the skid steer came in, graded it down a little bit, got that ditch line, brought down, tilted the road the correct way. It's a slight tilt. It's not a drastic tilt. You don't want during the wintertime driving down with your vehicle and ice being there, and then it just like pulls your car right into the ditch. You don't want that kind of tilt in the grade, just a slight tilt so that way we can move that water off of the road into the ditch line, that way it drains properly. But you have to be careful, and really whenever people comes in and talks about doing jobs, really think it through of what they're telling you and see if it makes sense. And a lot of times if a contractor's telling you something and it don't make sense, it probably don't. If it don't sound like it's going to work, it probably won't. Right here, what they just needed it graded properly, ditched properly, graveled, and everything just tidied up and brought up to par. This was a fun job. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed these one-day jobs. I don't mind them at all. A lot of people, they don't want to get what they so-called small work, but it doesn't bother me. I like doing big jobs, and I like doing small jobs, medium jobs. It doesn't matter, but very thankful the Lord blessed us with this one, and it was a lot of fun, and I take pride in what we do whenever we do these things, and I look at it as a challenge each and every time. How can we make this the best that we can make it? And as you can see, it's a little bit time consuming, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the challenge of it. I enjoy making everything look good. People being happy with the job after it's all said and done. I love having the longevity of a job, after a completed job, that everything looks good. And you can see right here as I'm digging that as I'm cutting this grade, this slight ditch, it's not a overly deep ditch, it's just a slight ditch, just enough to hold the water in whenever a big rainstorm comes in, and it looks good. It's not an 18-inch deep ditch for people to drive their car off into to get stuck, and that's not what people needs. But anyways, let's get back at it. Let's jump right in here and just keep on. We're going to get the skid steer action here in just a few minutes, and let's see what we got going on. done with this one. Looking good. We got them, everything ironed out. We got this ditch dug all the way down. Got this road slanted towards the ditch line like we're supposed to have it. The other contractors wanted to come in and put another ditch right down through here, but that stuff don't work. All right, so I don't know what exactly what the thought was on that, but anyways, we got them fixed right. The customer was happy, got them done, got everything looking like it's supposed to, graded properly, draining properly, parking space filled up, and all this was done, you know, just in one day's work. So got them wrapped up. We're gonna be off to another one tomorrow. Rain's coming in. I don't know if you can see it. My hat's getting wet, so, but yeah, thankful the Lord gave us another one. Lord blessed us another day. Thankful for the Lord Jesus Christ and Him saving me. Let's get it. Get another one called Wolverine. We're getting them done right, getting them done fast. The work speaks for itself. Huge difference. All right, fellas. See you.